Alright guys, welcome to the Fifa Guys HD. Kyle here, and today what I'm going to be bringing you is the third episode of my trade into Ibrahimovic. So we have 60,000 coins and a lot of players have sold, so I'm not going to read out all the players like I used to because it does waste time. But we did make a nice amount of coins off these set of trades, and obviously all the players that I did during last episode's live trading have sold. And I did pick up one player who you guys wouldn't have seen me, or a few more players who you guys wouldn't have seen me pick up, and one player who I haven't listed because I literally only just bought him. But I picked up a Yannick for 800 coins. We'll list him for 1.8 over 12 hours, so that'll bring in a nice little profit. It will take me a bit longer to reach Ibrahimovic than it did for Team of the Year PK, as I wasn't uploading daily that series, but I will be uploading this series daily, probably. Maybe just missing out a few days to do some different squad builders and things like that, but apart from that I will be uploading this series daily, so it might take me a little bit longer. But now we're going to go on and do some live trading. Alright guys, so what we're going to be doing for the first bit of the live trading, we're going to go and search for the Sigurdssons like we usually do, because they do bring in a nice amount of profit when we pick them up at the right prices. So let me just find Iceland, where there it is. So usually on these Sigurdssons we do make around maybe 3 or 4k, but I'll add this one to my watch list and I'll bid on that in a bit because it finishes in 4 minutes, so I will show me bidding on that if I win it or not. But we don't want to pay more than 21,500 coins for it, as it's in 442, so we will make it will be a little bit more expensive than the rest, but we don't want to bid too much so we don't end up making that much profit. But I will show me bidding on that at the end. And now we're just going to go and do the left forward method in the BPL. Maximum price 1,800 coins, and we'll see if we can pick any of those up, because usually there might be a few. Went a little bit too far there, but maybe sometimes there are a few, but some other times there are not. And there's a Chamberlain there for, oh, we just got beaten, damn it. But there's another one there for 1,400, so we'll quickly grab onto him, and we do win that one. But unfortunately there are none others in that search. But we'll list this Oxlade Chamberlain up for about 2,000 coins, which will bring in a 500 coin profit. Not that much, but every little helps in trading series, especially when you're on a low amount of coins, because obviously once you've got more coins you can buy the bigger players and bring in the more coins, maybe more profit. But there are none of the right forwards on the market, which is a shame. But we'll quickly hop onto League One, see if there are any there. But you could probably Yannick for 1,400. I'm not going to get him this time, but if you could have probably got him and sold him for about 1,800. But I do already have one selling for that, so I don't really want to put him up for that, because it could make my other one not sell, or one of them not sell, which would just be a pain. So I'm just going to keep one of them, and we'll search for the right forwards in the Bundesliga. Hopefully there's a Sydney Sam, but there's only a Blachowski and a Shukuri, which we don't want because they're not selling that very well at the moment. And we'll just quickly look at left forward, see if there's an Ilya quite cheap, but the cheapest one is 3,000. But I'm going to just go and bid on the Sigurdsson now, so I'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, so we are bidding on the Sigurdsson now, so hopefully we'll be able to win him. But if we can't, that's alright, because we don't want to not end up making profit on him, as that will obviously be pointless, because this is all about trading. But hopefully this guy won't bid more than 21,000 coins, so we'll put up to 21,500, and hopefully we can win it for this, because if we do sell him for that, we'll list him up for about 26,000 coins, which will end up bringing in about a 3,000 to 4,000 coin profit, which would be quite nice, and we do actually win him. But we've got to back out and go back in, so we'll list him up for 26,000 coins, and that is a nice profit there on him. And now I'm just going to go to the summary of the episode, which is the new part of the episode I'm going to do. So the coins made this episode was 16,023 coins. The best deal was an informed Sigurdsson, who we made 2,975 coin profit. But if you have enjoyed this episode, please be sure to leave a like, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.